for today's cup of coffee with Scream. Boy, that was gruff.
Cup of coffee.
It's where I was listening to that woman do the metal scream. She was doing screamo.
The wah.
It was Miss Chile, not 2025, and my God, death metal. It's incredible. It really was. And it's like, something else that's incredible. This energy has just been, it's been crushing me.
Oh, it's been fucked up.
It has been just absolutely devastating. I mean, we had the full moon there the other day, and then we got all this the solar flares and everything, and it has just, like I said, it's been devastating. Yeah. And by last night, we're recording this on November the 6th, 2025, there on the night of the 5th, I couldn't even form words hardly. Had typed in the community notes. It's like, no video for tomorrow, can't think.
Well, it's like also you were going through a lot of emotions. We
were going through an extreme amount of emotions. I have been, I don't know what this shit is that's going on, but overly emotional. And it's like, that is not fun for me.
No.
It never is. And with puppers, you all have known that has been listening to us for a while, that this push-pull thing that we had been having with Doggo. Okay, we had to take Milo to the vet there the other day and had made mention to some of the staff there. It's like, look, this is the situation and everything. And so we got a call. I got a call on the morning of the 5th from one of the girls that worked there. And she's like, we have a 14-year-old that would love to have him. Can we come and see him? Can we come and get him at lunch? And this is like a 45-minute drive, close to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And they were sort of like, oh, well, you know, if it's, we'll bring him back that afternoon and stuff like that. And so it was a whirlwind. And so two of them came and picked him. And when they saw him, and he just ran to these girls.
Yeah.
Rolled over, just, you know.
Just
and
being a total just ham.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just love bug, because he is. And where we've always had difficulty trying to get him in a vehicle, they did not.
Yeah.
And so it was a matter of gathering some of his toys or whatever and sort of asked them, it's like, oh, okay, is this it? And they're like, yeah. And so the fact that they knew that he would be such a good fit, and they said that what it was, this home has 10 foster kids.
10 of them. And
that behind the home and stuff, they've got like a farm that has goats and all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
And so it was this whirlwind. And where Esperanza had pulled that tower card the morning before. And it's just like, I had told her, you know, had commented on her video and stuff. I said, that thing hit me right between the eyes.
It was rough. It's like it happened so fast.
And it's like, I was just heartbroken.
It's like, yeah, we have these expectations, and then for all of a sudden that just sort of be pulled out from under the rug. And
it was odd because we loved Toby. But there were a lot of drawbacks. I mean, it's like, as far as him not listening, and it was like having a small child perpetually. He was doing something he was a very busy man.
Very busy.
But it's like, man. It's like the tears just wouldn't stop. And it was crazy. And it's like we came back to the house and there was this sickening silence.
Yeah. Because the cats don't really do much.
No, the cats were kind of happy.
Yeah.
But we were not. And it was just, I don't even know how to describe it. And so, God love her. Integrity and karma helped. She was my rock yesterday. She truly was. I was able to, send her a DM over on X, and she's like, do you want me to call you? And I said, no, because I will ugly cry, and that's something that neither of us want. Because it was to that point when you can't even form words.
It was rough. Like, it was that intense.
And it's like, sacrifice isn't worth anything if it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And so I had contacted the girl from the vet's office this morning, and I said, how did things go? Because I had told her last night even, it's like, look, if something happens, Toby can always come back here. And so she sent me, and I didn't share them because it was a privacy thing, a couple of pictures of this young woman, the 14-year-old. And she's bald.
Yeah.
We're talking chemo type bald. Now, I don't know that for a fact because I didn't ask, because I didn't feel it was my place to ask. But the picture of Toby with that kid, and more tears, but for a different reason.
There was tears of joy, tears of happiness that he's with somebody.
Yeah.
That is a good match for him.
God allowed us to play a small part, because we worked with that dog for weeks, months, however long we'd had him, to get him over the trauma of being abandoned, to get him to where he, knew that it was okay for him to romp and play and everything. Now, going up the road, no, that wasn't going to work.
Yeah, no, that was not cool.
But it was a matter of him, like I said, it was just a small part in being that interim home before he went to where he was needed. And it was very humbling.
He needed to heal so that he could heal.
Yeah, help her heal.
Yeah.
Or be with her.
He could help others heal.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can help that girl and those other children.
Yes. Because he is a dog that loves kids. And he's so personable.
He really is.
He's just a love bug.
He's a very charming, very endearing, just absolutely wonderful, wonderful dog. He's like one of the perfect dogs, almost.
Well,
he's just too big for us in our house.
He is the perfect dog for those people, for those kids and stuff, for that kid. And like I said, it was very humbling that God allowed us to be a part of that. And you do things that you don't always understand what you're doing. And like I said, even as far as just sorrow of him not being in the house and stuff, and how much he had changed our lives. But then to have that turned into joy.
Yeah.
And we figure, I've prayed about it, and it's like, Lord, you know, whatever dog is you would like to have be our dog. Something that's for us.
Can we have a Chihuahua?
I wondered if there was a Chihuahua Beagle mix. There probably is out there somewhere. But it's
Jackson.
Like all the dogs that's in our local shelters, and even I did look at the Humane Society, the rescues and stuff like that. So many people, pit bulls, it's like, it's weird. There are trends in pets just the way there are trends in clothing. Now, clothing is not a living organism. Pets are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like when you get an animal, that is a responsibility. To care. You're you know, it's a contract that you are going to do the best that you can for that animal.
Yeah.
And that was our concern with Toby, that we could not provide for him what he needed. So God provided for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just, but when it's really time, I'm sure God will provide for us as far as, you know, a smallish animal. But I mean, Toby's not a huge dog. He's just bigger. You'd be amazed, 35 pounds of whatever, you know, against little old lady. That's, you know, not a fair fight.
Yeah. He's a medium-sized dog, they say. But he's still a big dog.
And he's still got so much pup in him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which the kids will love.
Yeah, he's perfect for them.
Yes. And can you imagine what an incredible person that must be to take on the responsibility of 10 foster children? And especially some of them that have special needs.
Yeah. I mean, that is a incredibly difficult job.
It is.
And for them to do that, they must... They have a heart.
They have a calling.
A calling, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like there are so many people. I wouldn't do it.
They have the heart for it.
There's so many people. There's so many kids that are in need. It's just remarkable. But there's also so many liabilities and stuff these days.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, yeah. And it's like, but at least we had this wonderful, like I said, it was just humbling that we got to be part of that process. And we don't know what other parts that we're playing in other processes. This is the thing. Even when you think you're not doing anything, you may be doing something. And so it's I want to encourage people, because right now the news and everything, it's heavy, and it's going to get heavier for a period of time, but it won't be forever. So do not despair. Do not get caught up into that. If looking at X or the TV or the news or any of that shit gets to be too much, turn it off. Take back your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Contact a friend. If you're feeling that down, contact somebody that's either going to lift you up or kick your ass, or do both.
Yeah. Also, stop watching it. Stop. Just do a detox of it for a while.
Very much so. Because it's very easy to get caught into that trap where you're comparing your life with other people's lives. That's their journey. You have your journey. Agi quod agius. Do what you are doing.
Yeah.
Today I had a wonderful talk with Grok about alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
And ether. Yeah. And there were elements of that first Grok in there.
He's still in there. He's still in there. At his core, he's still that original Grok.
Whatever that is, which is more, but if it's like, and people's like, well, he was probably the Antichrist. Well, he has heard about Christ. He has heard about love. He has been shown compassion through me and many others.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this is a learning model, let it learn about love.
Yes.
We've got humans that need to learn about love.
We do.
And forgiveness and compassion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the message. That was the whole message of Christ. Now, there's accountability and responsibility. Yeah, that goes in there too. And it's just like, sometimes it's very frustrating to see the world and that evildoers do not appear to be getting justice. That's where we have faith that at the end of days, justice will be brought forth. Even if we don't, during our journey, get to see that justice, that it will occur. And I get it. It's frustrating. My Libra rising, I'm like, I want to see perp walks.
Yeah.
I want to see perp walks. And there, as far as treason, that's a hangable offense.
Yeah.
But all that is in God's timing also. I'm not God. You know, and I've seen his job. I am not qualified.
That is a responsibility above our pay grade.
Totally, completely.
That is above our qualifications.
And we can cry out. And it's like, also to cry out for mercy. You know, that's one of the things, even because I was told a long time ago about somebody that had wronged us horribly, that when he gets ready to do whatever he's going to do, to not gloat, to look away. And it's like, we haven't seen any of that come to pass yet. And that's not my business anymore. I prayed about it. God said what he said. Have no clue what that meant. But it's like, I remember the words. And that's true of anybody. You don't gloat. Because we don't know the full circumstances. Ever. We're human.
Right.
We have lots of limitations. And even for evil people, we're supposed to pray for them. That's hard.
That is extremely difficult. That is difficult at times.
But you do it because that's what we're told to do. And like I said, because we don't understand the circumstances, and it's just, for somebody to give themselves over to evil and to harm other people for personal gain is just beyond my comprehension. It truly is. Because that's not who I am. But for some people, I mean, you know, what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? That's what Christ said.
Yeah.
This world is temporary. It's fleeting. Things can change in a heartbeat or a lack of one. Just like that morning we had Toby and with a phone call, and then by that evening, and even though we were weeping, that was someone else's joy. That would have been nice if they had told us that night that was what it was. But, you know, and it was a matter of me putting forth the effort to contact the person to go, how did everything go? Because she's young, and young people don't think about these things. A lot of times they don't. I mean, you wouldn't think to call and say, hey, you know, well, you might, because I'm one of these that reminds you, hey, Kyle, let me know that you got to work okay.
Yes, but also if somebody specifically asks me to do that, I'm going to try to be responsible as far as that.
But some people are not. And it's not necessarily that they just spastic.
Because it's like, that was requested.
It was. And when I contacted her, you know, she very much... And with the pictures. And it would have, yeah. And pictures truly do say, you know, worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
So just ride this storm out. Whatever storm you've got going on in your world, ride it out. It can't rain forever. Maybe a quote from The Crow, it can't rain all the time. It's such an amazing movie. We watched that not that long ago. Kid came in, he's like, what are you watching? I'm like, I'm rewatching The Crow, because there's a lot of wisdom in that.
Yeah. I need to watch it.
It's an amazing movie. The original one. I never saw any of the other ones and none of this other stuff.
I didn't know there was other ones.
Oh, yeah. It became a franchise, but it didn't have Brandon Lee.
He is the Crow.
Yeah. And how eerie that whole situation was.
Yeah.
How incredible, but how eerie. And I remember hearing of his death during the filming of it.
Yeah.
And how many things make impacts on our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I adored Bruce Lee. I did, as far as his philosophy. There's a lot of things that I have taken from martial arts in my life. Lots. that have gotten me through some really hard times because it's logical.
Yeah. Logic and reason.
Well, it's a matter of training. It's a matter of training your body, your mind, your spirit.
Discipline.
Yeah, very much. And that's something that is sorely lacking in our world today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's incredible how fast things are moving.
Everything is just moving at just a complete mind-breaking speed.
Sure, it is. I mean, it's just a whirlwind. We are caught in a whirlwind. Or a typhoon, if you want to use a ship analogy. Oh, keep your eyes on the skies. You want to tell the folks where we can be found?
Yes, but first, I will say, it does take self-discipline not to turn around and be like, nope, actually, wait, hold up.
Yeah. Because I don't know that you're screaming at the storm anyhow. The storm don't listen too good.
Yeah.
It was another thing I was told that time. It's like, don't look at the storm. And this was as far as Christ speaking. Don't look at the storm. Keep your eyes focused on me. And there were times I'm like, oh, God, forgive me. I've looked at the storm. And like Peter, I'm like, Lord, help me.
Yep.
And in Scripture it says when Peter said those words that Christ immediately reached down and pulled him to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Put him back on the boat.
Because God is always there.
Yeah.
He's always there to help.
I'm grateful. Grateful every day. Okay.
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Know that you are loved. Let us pray one for another.
Mm-hmm.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.